Alright, so we're back live with more Minecraft, and I'm gonna have to just look up some more guides to get myself out to outer space. So I should have quite a bit of string to work with at this point, given all the flax I've recently harvested, like last live stream. So I'll just go and turn this into some string right about now. And then I can just go make more string later. Because apparently you can actually craft the pre-launch checklist for Galacticraft, so I'm gonna go do that right about now. I'm gonna go make myself that checklist quickly. I also need that for it as well. So now I should be able to make this checklist. How many pages are there? Okay, this is just gonna help me actually keep track of what I still need to do and what I haven't. Oxygen suit. I have the mask, so I suppose I don't have the whole suit, right? I think I'm missing... I don't think I have the entire oxygen suit yet. Alright, there's something called a grapple hook. Parachute. How do we make this? Because it's telling me that... I mean, I've looked at some guides and the parachute was brought up a couple times. This kind of parachute. Alright, how do we make it? I see. That should be easy enough to go make. So now I have a parachute. I can just actually give it whatever color I want. Yeah, if I want to give it a different color, then which one would I pick? I guess I'm just gonna go with the red here. So I put the parachute, yeah, I put it here. So now it's equipped. So now I have that equipped as well. Does this also slow down my falling speed? Apparently doesn't. But that seems to be on the checklist, so I'm gonna make that just to be on the safe side. It's equipped. I need to go make the whole oxygen suit. That's probably not done yet. I highly doubt the mask will be enough. Oxygen gear, I would assume I need to make this as well. And also one of these oxygen tanks. Space emergency kit, I don't know what you do with this. Emergency post with kit. Let me just see how I make this. Oxygen concentrator, I need to make fluid pipes out of glass panes, that's easy enough. What about the concentrator? I see now, I need to compress some more tin and some more steel for this to actually work. Well, there's still plenty of iron coming in. I got more iron coming in once again. So let's get this compressed right about now. So it's 4 of these, 3 of these. Oxygen vent, I need to make another of those. So 3 compressed tin and 1 more compressed steel, so I gotta compress some more of these still, it looks like. Right, it's almost done compressing already. I also need to make some oxygen tanks. I think I'll probably get a couple of these oxygen tanks made right about now. I don't see why not. I guess I'll just make some now. I'll quickly make those while I'm at it. So I'll just go and get these made while we're at it. I mean, there's 2 oxygen tank slots, so I would assume what? You're supposed to just... Okay, I guess I can't put this in here. Right, there's this oxygen tank. Figured I'd just let that fill up a bit. Alright, so I'm guessing it's not possible to use this oxygen tank on these ones. I'm guessing that just doesn't work. So I gotta see how I actually fill these up. Canister of liquid oxygen. That would let me actually fill it up. Alright, so how do I come across this? So I have some empty oxygen tanks. What, do I need another electrolyzer or something to go through with this? Hold on, let me see what this does. I already have a machine that does that. Apparently for Galacticraft I need to make another machine. So I guess I do have to make this after all. Alright, this might actually still take a while. Might still be a while before I even ever go anywhere aside from... Before I even go anywhere that's not planet Earth. Still might be a while. Alright, so I just got done making this. So I just made that. So now I should be able to make some fluid pipes like so. And there's our oxygen gear. So one step closer, but still definitely not ready yet. But definitely a step closer at least. So if I equip this here... Yeah, that looks about right. That goes there. Looks like it fits the slot. Except these have no oxygen in them, so this isn't really going to do much of anything unless these are actually filled with something. Not quite sure what that's supposed to be. Am I missing something else that needs to go here? Guess I do have to go make this, perhaps. Compressed copper. So I need some slime balls, or slime of any sort. Meteoric iron ingot. Fluid manipulator you got from Mars, so... I can't actually make this yet. I would assume I have to go to Mars first before I can make one of these. That's what it's starting to look like here. So there has to be another way to fill up these tanks of oxygen. Let me see how else you fill it up. Gets filled in an oxygen compressor. Do I have this yet? I need to make another oxygen concentrator, clearly. Need to make another of these. Then that should let me start filling up the tank at that point. So I need to go and compress some more tin to go through with this. So I'm just going to sit here and wait till this is all compressed. I also need to get some copper compressed too, so I'm probably going to go get some copper out and get that ready. I'll get a bit of that ready while we're at it. So 3 more of these. I'm going to have to go make some more steel. I'm running short on steel already. I'm going to have to go make more. Oh, it was actually bronze that goes there. Now I see. So I didn't really need the compressed copper right away. So now I have to go and get this plugged in somewhere next. This needs to get plugged in. Alright, I see. There's 2 places to plug it into, it looks like. Alright, now that's plugged in. That's now receiving power. I kind of want to just face this the other way. I guess I'll just plug it in like this. Right, not enough oxygen, I know. Because it has none. Right, so do I really use this to do what I think I need to do or not? Connect an oxygen pipe to the blue ring input side and the power source to the gray square input side. Alright. That's the gray square. That's the blue ring. Now I see. So now I need to get myself an oxygen pipe. So do I have Galactic Craft 3 or 4? Let me see. I'm gonna guess I have 3. 4.0.2. So the fluid pipe does the job for both. So I need to go make one of these. Oh, right. So I absolutely know how to make that. It's just as simple as putting a bunch of glass together. Yeah, it's literally just glass. Now, what does these fluid pipes have to connect into? Because I don't think it's this simple. Yeah, it doesn't look like any oxygen is coming into this machine still. Still looks like nothing's coming in. Sample setup. Let me see this. What's that other machine, I wonder? Yeah, oxygen needs to come in. I don't have, like, the block that just generates it. Oxygen collector. That looks like it. Looks like the block I'm seeing in the setup. Collects breathable oxygen from nearby green leaves or growing crops. Okay, I have to make this first things first. I gotta make one. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to compress more steel at this point. There's a lot going on, but I'm pretty sure I have to make more compressed steel, at the very least. Okay, I probably don't need to keep carrying this compressed copper for the time being. I can probably put that away. So I'll start with making the oxygen vent, because I know I need one of those. I need more compressed tin already. And this is busy compressing steel, which I'll probably need even more of than this. I know I need more tin, so I'm gonna get more tin right now. So how many of these do I have lying around still? Okay, good thing I kept one. Guess I might as well make that while I wait. Oh, 4 more compressed steel and then a single redstone. Yeah, going through a lot of steel here, what else can I say? Oh, right, the redstone. Then I can make an oxygen fan. I need another tin canister. Yeah, I actually need another vent. I need yet another one. So let's go make another one. Two more compressed aluminum. And then, yeah, the compressed steel, I think I can make it now. Will this be it? Or did I get the order wrong? Okay, concentrator on the bottom. Oh, there we go. Finally made it. So I need to put this near some green leaves? I need to move this near some leaves, because it's going to collect oxygen off of that. Yeah, so here goes nothing. Then again, I should just move some leaves close by my house and then just set up the oxygen collector. So I'm going to just take this out. I'll probably take these leaves and move them on over. Shears are already gone, and now I'm getting like stuck here. Still getting stuck. glitching out there. Still, I can't move there. Yeah, I'm gonna need more shears. I just don't have them anymore. I need more. Okay, I have like 21 leaves. Actually, I think that's gonna be alright. So I'm gonna place some leaves down right around here. Then put the oxygen collector somewhere in this leaf pile. I think that'll be fine. So it has to be plugged in, too. Then the fluid pipe's gotta go here. It's gotta get plugged in as well. I hope this is gonna work. This better work, if not, I'll be disappointed. So that's gonna go there. Okay, I don't need these to connect whatsoever. Now this fluid pipe is running into that other pipe, I see. So these aren't supposed to really connect to one another. Right, no, this has to get plugged in still. I don't even know how much oxygen this thing is taking. Okay, it's collecting oxygen, so I'm doing something right. It is collecting. Yeah, it's definitely collecting all right. I see it going through the pipe and everything. There we go. And now I can finally fill these up. This took well over 20 minutes, but now I can finally fill them up. So I don't know what we're gonna have to do next still. There's also gonna be gathering fuel for the rocket. And now I just remove my entire window here just to pass all these pipes through, and also so I can just walk through the window and then go back in and out through it. Yeah, safe to say I got cables, pipes, wires going everywhere now. Yeah, it truly is something to behold. Except for the front side. Yeah, there's wires on every side of the house at this point. Yeah, especially insane what we got going on in the back here. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still actually finding room to keep all this stuff. This one's full. Now I'll just fill up the other one. There's a full oxygen tank here. I'm gonna go also put my second full one here as well. Just wondering what else I'm gonna need. There's still this spot that's empty and this spot. I don't know what these are for. This one's almost full too. And there we go. Wow, okay. What else do I need? Am I missing anything else? Why do I feel like I'm probably missing something else? Pre-flight, what else am I missing? I have the parachute out of the way already. I have oxygen gear, the mask, 2 full heavy oxygen tanks now. What else gotta be missing? Make sure you load your rocket with plenty of fuel so that you will have enough for the return journey. There's no way to make fuel on the moon. Same probably goes for any other planet. You'll need, like, enough fuel to get to that planet and then back home. Because apparently you can go to Mars and Venus also in this mod, and there's also going to asteroids. This mod being Galacticraft we're talking about here. So you do need to also have enough fuel to get back home. Otherwise, I don't know what you do to get back home. I think you're stuck on wherever you go. I think you're stuck on the moon or whatever other destination you head to. Think about how you're going to get back home. Yeah, I have to make sure I can get back home before I even go out there in the first place. Required materials to create a space station if you didn't make one already. Do I need a space station to go to the moon? Or can I just go to the moon straight away? Fuel loader 100% essential. Now I gotta figure out how to fuel up the rocket. I'll just look at getting the rocket fueled, because if we don't do that, we're also still not gonna go anywhere. Empty canister to take the remaining fuel out of the lander. Spare filled fuel canister as it goes wrong. I have the oxygen. Obviously, armor and weapon for combat, which I have. I'll definitely bring more food than just 10 enchanted berries. If you plan on making a moon base, probably not going to do that. So I have to make sure the rocket doesn't run out of fuel before it gets into space. Otherwise it's just going to crash you in it. Probably won't be very good for your sake. Gotta get some more compressed tin here. I think I'll make 2 empty canisters just to be on the safe side, so I gotta get 12 compressed tin here. I'll probably have to go and bring some more up sooner or later. I'll probably go bring some more up right now. I think I'm probably also going to get some more steel ready while I'm at it. So I'm still going to let this just run and do its thing here. So let's compress steel. That should be easy enough to make. In case I need like another tin canister, I probably will. Because I'm only too certain I will, just need another. Alright, there we go. So, apparently I need an empty canister, one to put the remaining fuel in. I'll probably just fill one extra fuel canister up just to be safe. Rocket launch countdown lasts 20 seconds, then you have liftoff. There's so much to take in. This is all just to even go anywhere in outer space. So to go anywhere, I know I need a fuel loader. Otherwise the rocket won't go anywhere. Alright, so first method to put fuel into the fuel loader is to use a fuel canister. I have no fuel yet, so second method is to use fluid pipes and connect that to a refinery or fluid tank. What's a refinery? Processes crude oil into usable fuel. That crude oil, I assume, you just find around the overworld, right? Generates naturally on the overworld. So I need to go and collect some of that now, clearly. So I probably have to make a refinery first things first. to be able to gather any fuel at all, I probably have to start by making this. So I should probably get some more compressed steel ready sooner or later. So it looks like I'm going to need more of that. So I'll probably just put my fuel loader somewhere out here, perhaps. Oh wait, I gotta make that too, by the way. So I gotta make 2 more blocks still, so there's my compressed copper. I see. Except I probably need to make like 2 more pieces of said compressed copper. I don't think I have enough yet. But this is still running. Alright, so there's some more compressed steel. I don't know why I'm still carrying heavy-duty plates. I can probably put those back away. Alright, so I definitely need another tin canister. And another basic wafer to go through with this. Now I should be able to go through with making this. So there's another step done. One of many, actually. One of many steps I have to go through. So now I need some copper canisters. How much copper do I even have? Probably not that much left. I mean, I can always just get the digital miner to go and collect me some. And maybe also some tin in case I need that too. Alright, I think I can just tell this to stop collecting iron for now. That'll probably be enough for the time being. So I'll just pull this back out and then just... I'll probably just wait to throw this in here. I'll probably just leave this here for the time being. Actually, no, I have plenty of copper. I don't need to really tell this to go get more. I just realized I actually do have like plenty, so I can just use that and be fine. So now I can make those canisters, now I need to make that furnace. And then also get like 2 smooth stone out. Alright, so this is nearly done. Okay, now that's done. Got the refinery. That's gonna go here. Not enough power because it's not plugged in yet. Okay, I can't seem to supply a redstone directly. That doesn't seem to work. I'll probably just want to run some cable underground, most likely, to power everything. I'll probably just run this cable underground. Except I'm gonna definitely want to make some more first. So I don't think 17 will be enough to just connect all that to my reactor. I'll probably just come up short. Alright, so steel and redstone, got it. I'm gonna have plenty more cable to work with. And there we go. Now it's time to start connecting the reactor to these machines. Now it's time to start connecting these. So I'll start digging down a bit like so. Still certainly have a ways to go before I'm done connecting all this together. Yeah, this will definitely take a bit of time, don't get me wrong. And that goes there. Alright, so now these machines should be receiving power, both of them. And there we go. Now I'm going to patch this back up. Let's cover all this right back up. There we go. You now see nothing. Eventually the grass will grow back over that dirt. So now these have a power source. So I assume that's going to connect like so. With fluid pipes, would I connect it like this? No oil to refine, so I have to go gather some. I'll probably make a chest to keep the oil in, most likely. And then I'll probably want to make a ton of buckets to just carry it in. So I'll probably want to just empty out the inventory. And then do the traveling along the overworld and just that hunt for oil. Because now I'm actually going to start gathering some. So I'm going to go and put a few of my items away here. That should free up a bit of space. So I'll plug this back in here. I can make plenty of buckets, so I think I'll make 32. And if I need more space to carry more of the oil back home, I can just put it into a backpack. Alright, let's go get this oil. And there's also just some more food here for later, for when I need that. Alright, let's go get the oil. Wherever it may be. Just gotta keep on traveling until I find oil. It's really not gonna be hard to find. It really just sticks out. Yeah, considering the source block often seems to be like a good 10-20 blocks in the air. Like, well, yeah, when you find it in that case, it just really stands out. Yeah, I really haven't gone anywhere in a while. Okay, audio's back. Yeah, my FPS right now is almost non-existent. I'm just trying to find some oil. And I see some right here. Yeah, me and my almost non-existent FPS here. Yeah, let's get all of it. Okay, maybe we can't get more, but I got like 7 buckets of oil. Okay, I guess I can get more. Should probably throw some in a backpack right about now. Wrong one. Let's get the right one out. Then just put this in. So I wonder how many of the buckets I actually saved. Because I feel like I might have lost some by accident. So I wonder how many I managed to keep. I count 30. So I guess I just lost 2 in this oil here. Picked up 30 buckets of oil. I thought I was going to have to go and do a lot more traveling, but I just found like 1 oil spill and that got me 30 buckets worth. Didn't think it was going to go that well. That was all off 1 oil spill. So how much fuel are these 30 buckets going to get me? I wonder if this is going to be enough to power the rocket or not. I don't know yet. Yeah, that's already a lot of buckets. So I'll fill this up completely and then I'll do some refining. So yeah, 24 buckets to completely fill this up here. I think that's gonna get me like, what, a full tank? I think that can get me a full fuel canister if I do this. Now I should just hit refine. And now I need to just let this run and do its thing. And yeah, fuel's gonna start showing up here. It's tempting to go get even more oil in case this still, like, doesn't last me for long enough. And then I'll just gather some more oil so I don't have to really go back for a while. Yeah, better to get too much fuel than too little. Especially if you've already made it to the moon and then, like, you suddenly figure out you can't go back home. Don't want to risk getting myself caught in a situation where I literally can't go back home. So I should be approaching that oil field once again. Should be around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely in the area. Yeah, let's go pilfer our oil off this. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I got 14 more buckets to quickly fill. I'll put these ones in the backpack. Almost completely filled with oil. Now I'm actually stuck in it. Can I fly out with the jetpack? Okay, I can get out with the jetpack, thankfully. Alright, that's enough oil for me. I'll just take that and then head back home. And we're gonna go right back home with this. So I'll put some of my extra oil into this iron chest here. I'll just leave it there for later. Assuming all of it fits. I think it will. Okay, it should probably fit. I hope it does. Yeah, it's gonna fit. It's gonna leave like 3 empty spaces. So that's almost an entire iron chest full of oil. Yeah, if only this would refine faster. It's actually taking a while to refine all this. So I somehow have to plug this into the rocket, right? Yeah, how do I get this connected to the rocket to actually fuel it up? I know I'm making fuel, but I don't know what to do from here. It's not quite clear what I do from here. Anyways, this still has to do its work as well. Okay, so the canister has to be using the fuel loader to fill the fuel tanks of various types of spacecraft. That would be like that rocket. Can hold up to 1,000 units of fuel. How much do I actually need? I could have like 10 to 20 times the amount of fuel I actually need. Maybe even more than that. I got like 60 plus buckets of oil. Maybe even like 70 plus total. That's already filled with fuel. This one's already full too. So if I put this in here, Alright, so how much fuel's in the tank? Then I guess I can fill it again. Yeah, just seeing what else I need to do here at the moment. So I know the fuel loader supplies fuel to the rocket, but how? Directly next to a rocket launch pad. It's not directly next to it. Now I see what's going on. So I have to move this over. And the fuel just disappeared. Right, where did I put the rest of my cables? Because I'm going to need a couple more for this. Okay, I'll need some more fluid pipes too, it looks like. I probably will likely need more of these as well. Put this here for now, actually, and then this here. So I guess that's going into the rocket now, right? I just want to see how much fuel's in this rocket. I'm not going to go anywhere. So I have to hit space to actually launch this, right? If I hit left shift, I get right back out of the rocket. And I'm trying to make sure this has enough fuel in it. Trying to make sure all is well here. Might not even need these pipes for now, actually. If I don't mind just simply moving the fuel canisters over to fill this up manually. How much fuel is in this now? Let's see. 100% full. So excess fuel is just going to sit here in case this rocket needs to be filled back up later. I see. So I don't know if I'm actually going to go to the moon this stream or just be perfectly satisfied with the preparations I made to get to the moon. So I figured, let me quickly see something here. So I'm going to go and get an ender chest and make that. So here's what I'm planning. I'm planning to make an ender chest. In case I actually get stuck on the moon and have no way of getting off of the moon, if I can just respawn in the overworld, I could just die on purpose to get back there. In case I just don't know how to actually make my return to Earth. And not lose my stuff by putting it in an ender chest. Then again, I should have like 2 of these. Yeah, if I really get stuck, I can always just put everything I have into an ender chest and then die on purpose. And not actually lose anything except for my experience points. So I'll probably want to just put this ender chest in the backpack here. Maybe take a couple of wires with me as well. I'm probably not going to bother actually carrying this with me anymore. I mean, I haven't really gotten any use out of it, period. So I'll probably just put it back away. Thinking I might actually go to the moon this stream. I might be up for it. So I know I have to take the fuel loader. I'm not going to need the refinery, I don't think. I mean, there should be enough fuel to just fill up the rocket again, so I can head back to Earth once I'm ready to leave the moon. So I'll take these 2 fuel canisters with me. I have a full rocket. I'll have to remember to take this. Otherwise, I can't just refuel the rocket on the moon, from what I've looked up. So I'll have to remember to take the fuel loader with me while we're at it. So I should have absolutely everything I need to actually go to the moon at this point. Should be like fully equipped to actually go out there. So I might actually just go out there this stream, perhaps. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go there this stream and see how it goes. So this is full of energy. I should be able to use this to power the fuel loader. If not, then I don't know. I have a decent amount of food. I'll take the digital miner with me, most likely. I can definitely see myself taking that over there. I'll take another energy cube. Actually, I have one in the backpack and two in the inventory. I'm only going to bother taking two. Yeah, I hope I know what I'm doing here. So yeah, now comes the more interesting part of the stream by far. Now the actual trip's going to begin. So I guess I'm just going to go out to the moon with what I have on me right now and see how well the voyage goes. So space to launch. Left, right to turn left or right. Turn up, down with up or down. So it's 100% full. So let's go. Let's begin. Gotta count down 20 seconds before we go anywhere. So this should take us to the moon, right? If I do this correctly, I should be able to go to the moon as one of my options. Alright, that's us right now. That's us in there. So how is this gonna get us to the moon? I should have looked up how to actually do the flying part of this. Do I have to fly up all the way into space? Okay, I'm pretty far up right now. Alright, where's the moon? I should have looked up how to actually do the flying part. Okay, now I can pick my destination. Right? Moon. And then launch? Hold space to slow down. Yeah, I don't want to crash land into the moon. That would probably be terrible if I did that. Okay, once I get closer to y equals 50 or 60 or whatnot, then I'll probably just want to slow down. I should probably consider slowing down now I actually see the surface of the moon. I'm going to slow down right now. We've landed. So what's this? The Space Lander has my rocket in it. I'll definitely have to take note of these coordinates. Otherwise, I'll probably never be able to find my way back home if I can't. Yeah, this is my sheet with my coordinates. I'm guessing there's no sound because I heard that in outer space sound doesn't propagate. The moon rocks are literally just flying. Oh, I can see the Earth from down here. I got some moon rocks. Yeah, sound doesn't propagate out here now, doesn't it? I'll probably need a frequency module if I want to hear properly here. I can only hear my jetpack. And I'm guessing that's unintentional, right? Tin ore. Oh, zombie, but... Evolved zombie. But he's wearing an oxygen mask, too. I'm guessing I didn't bring torches, right? Well, I can wear night vision goggles, so I can just use those. How are we doing on oxygen? We literally just landed, but I want to see how we're doing. I'll probably have to just be brief here for my first trip. I'll need to give myself a good amount of time to also just get back as well. I'm literally just finding copper and tin. This is disappointing. I could have just stayed on the Earth and gotten it. Yeah, I could have literally just stayed on Earth and mined it. And not even bothered coming out here. Evolved Enderman. Okay, so that top right corner of my screen, that probably has my oxygen displayed there, most likely. So that's probably how I know. Oh, some moon creepers. That dropped redstone. I'll have to figure out how to get back. And I'm probably going to want to leave myself maybe... I'll probably leave myself a quarter of my total oxygen just to allocate that time to figuring out how to get back home. Before I run out of oxygen, because if I do, then that'll probably be, like, really bad. So I'm operating on a time limit here. I know I'm operating on a time limit. So I'm going to just wander around and see what I can find out here. Might just go deeper and see what other ores I can find. Yeah, the only thing you can hear is pretty much creepers when they explode. You can barely hear anything at all out here. What's this? Cheese. Cheese from the moon. I guess the mod author must have taken, like, the whole moon is made of cheese saying a little too literally here. Oh, what's this? It looks like sapphire. Lunar sapphire from the moon. Now, how good is this? What is this used in? Unit of currency when trading with alien villagers. So it's like it's basically currency on the moon, I see. Oh, but I can hear the moon music. But barely any sound effects at all. I know I need to leave some of this energy left over. I need to leave some left over so I can power my fuel loader for when it's time to leave. I should just take the dictionary to these ores. Before I mine them, I should just take the dictionary to them. So I know exactly what their dictionary tag is. Or key, should I say. So I know exactly what that is. So I don't have to just guess it, because I'm operating on limited time here. Oh, there's bedrock down here. Now I'm stuck again. Stuck on the moon. Still stuck on the moon. Need to get unstuck quickly. Right now we're unstuck. Bedrock. That apparently also exists on the moon. There's bedrock down here as well. Stuck again. Once I find another piece of lunar sapphire, I'm just going to take the dictionary to it. Or cheese, if I want to gather cheese from the moon. I can also just get some cheese curds with the digital miner as well if I really want those. I'm going to look for the lunar sapphires though. And then maybe look for that moon village, because apparently that exists. I'll probably just leave the copper and tin. I can just simply mine it off of planet Earth anyways. I don't even have to be out here to get the copper and tin. Yeah, because back in the overworld, I don't have to deal with limited time whatsoever. Like, I can spend as much time as I want doing whatever. Out here, I'm limited by the oxygen I have. No key. So I can't just mine that with a digital miner, I don't think. So I doubt I can just mine that easily with a digital miner. I guess I'll just look for it the old-fashioned way, and if I find any more, I'll just probably take the gem cracker to them. So if I find more lunar sapphire, I'll probably just take the gem cracker to it. Evolved skeleton. These are literally just the overworld enemies with oxygen masks and other sort of apparatuses that let you breathe out in outer space. These are literally just the overworld mobs. Random bows, I don't need these. I could just get these bows anywhere else. Why would I need to go to the moon for them? I'm guessing that's still the only lunar sapphire I got. Does fortune not work on these? Fortune might not even work on these. Yeah, the gem cracker might not work on these either. There might just be like no way to get more than one lunar sapphire per block you find. I got 8 of these so far. I don't know if that's a lot or if that's like very little. I have no clue. Plus, I don't even know what I can possibly just buy from the moon if there's anything good or if it's just going to be pointless. Or if what they're selling is going to be largely irrelevant. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna have to definitely stop to charge this disassembler sooner or later. Guess I'll stop the charger right now. Then I gotta figure out how to eventually just get back home from here. At least if I pause the game, it won't just go through oxygen while the game's paused, if it's any consolation. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh, we'll take this. Hello there, Lunar Sapphire. Let's take that. I'll probably just have to allocate some time to exploring the surface. I'm not going to spend it all underground. I'll have to find one of these moon villages, or there's really going to be no point even picking up the lunar sapphires at all. I'll just put myself back on the surface. Start looking at the surface of the moon, see what's going on out here. Looks like what I would expect the moon to look like. Looks about the way I'd expect it to look like. So apparently lunar villages exist. Well, specifically this type of lunar village, talking about ones on the moon, not ones on Lunaless. A village. Found a village out in the moon. They're trying to grow trees out here. They're trying to grow trees. What are these people gonna look like? Holy shit. I'll need to equip a frequency module to communicate with them. Oh, I can't even speak to them. I can't even talk to them. What's the frequency module? To actually talk to the villagers. Wearable item. Necessary to communicate. To hear in space. Oh, because I can't hear them. You'll need one of these to do some trading. I'll have to make one of these and then return. Because I can't hear what they're saying. That's why. I can't do any trading with these guys. Can't hear them. So I'm missing something else. And I could have just actually made it before coming out here, if I would have known that was a thing. Are these blocks anything interesting or no? Tin wall block. I might just take some of these for one of my builds in the future, I don't know. Unless all the blocks just fly away on me, because this is the moon after all. Oh, one of the trees actually managed to grow out here. Despite the fact we're on the moon, one of the trees actually managed to grow. Okay, so they float up a bit, then they just fall back down. They float down slowly because of the reduced gravity out here. What are these, moon torches? These don't look like the torches I'm used to seeing. Glowstone torch. Used to light areas where there's no oxygen for wood torches to properly burn. Also, a regular torch won't even work out here. Now I'm starting to see things. Now it's starting to make sense. The regular torches simply can't be used out here. What kind of floor is that? Well, I just ripped apart the floor in this house. Tin decoration block. Just collecting myself some souvenirs. I mean, I might as well get something done out here. Don't want this to be completely wasted effort. I want to get something done here. So I'm going to take these like as some sort of souvenir. Yeah, in case I want to do building with these in the future, I'll just bring them home with me. So I wonder what else is going to be out here. Well, I should maybe consider just heading back towards where I landed on the moon. Try and figure out how to get that rocket back up and running so I can go back to Earth. Might want to go do that sooner or later. Another village. More people I won't be able to talk to yet. This one also has a well. With water. Water on the moon. Yeah, there's water on the moon, apparently, in this universe. Glowstone torches on these lampposts. Oh, more music coming on now, I see. There's another village. Yeah, they're pretty easy to come across. Especially with the speed which I can move at, makes them even easier to stumble into. I can't think of what else to really do out here because eventually I'm going to be down to my last tank of oxygen. Yeah, for extra long trips I'm definitely going to bring multiple tanks as opposed to just two. I'll bring more than two, most likely, for longer trips. This is where we landed. So how am I supposed to get the rocket placed back down with just this to work with? Space Lander. Right, so there's supposed to be a launch pad, right? I'll probably have to pause this so I don't just waste oxygen while I'm trying to figure out how to get back home. Alright, so let's see how I do get back home at this point. Let's see how I make my return home. Return to overworld without dying. How do we do this? The rocket launch pad and about 80% of your fuel is in the lander. The launch pad is supposed to be in here, right? The launch pad's missing, but we have the rocket. Alright, so what's wrong with the guide? I was under the impression that there would be a launch pad still in here. That seems to be missing, but I have the rocket. Alright, so what do we do here? I'm stuck. If I break this, I'm supposed to get the pad back? Really? Is that how... Or is it not breakable? I thought I was supposed to have the launch pad, but apparently for some reason I don't have it. I don't know why. I'm missing the launch pad. Why am I missing it? Yeah, I'm supposed to get this back, right? Nine rocket launch pad items will be given back to you, but I don't have these. I don't have them. They're missing. Yeah, I'm missing my launch pads. They should be here, but they're not. I had no idea those are going to be missing. Yeah, I'm missing the launch pads. I really am just missing them. I don't know if I'm going to respawn the moon or in the overworld if I die, so... I don't know. I don't know if this is intended behavior. It doesn't feel like it is. The wiki says I should have my rocket launch pad tiles in this lander, but they're not there. They're just simply not. Yeah, it's supposed to have the launch pads. Doesn't have. So yeah, it gave me the rocket back, but not the launch pad, so it just left me stuck here. With no means of getting back home. Just left me stuck here. If I would have known they were just not going to spawn back, I was going to make 9 more of these, but of course. The wiki says you're going to get your rocket launch pads back. It says you get them back, but I don't get them back? I'm so confused. So, yada yada. 2, 3, 4. Of course I can't make these. Yeah, I don't have the materials on hand to actually make them. But I definitely brought said materials if I would have been informed that this would have happened, but I was not informed. I was not told this was going to happen. I wasn't told. I was not informed. I could just spawn in the launch pads. Because the wiki says you're supposed to get them. You're supposed to have these, because there's no way to actually realistically place down the rocket if you don't, so... here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this is a bug. I'm not an expert on Galactic Craft like I am Advent of Ascension. I am not an expert on this by any means, so... If this is a bug, then I definitely won't feel guilty about doing this at all. And then I'll just turn creative mode right back off. Once I get the few items I do want. Then again, I could just search for the launch pads. I'll take 9 of them, no more, no less. Because I'm under the assumption I was supposed to get these back upon landing. So let's shut this creative mode back off. Put it back on survival. Because I'm under the assumption I was supposed to just have these by default. The wiki told me I was supposed to have these launch pads, but I don't have them for some reason. So I'm just going to spawn those in. I did everything else I was instructed to do, don't worry. I did follow the rest of my instructions. Alright, so that's where the power goes on that side, so I need to take my fuel loader back, put that there. Output on that side. It's getting power. Then I need to dump fuel canisters in to power the rocket. Okay, so I'm just gonna cheat and spawn the launch pads because the wiki says that I should be getting these. Because the Space Lander also had 2 inventory slots. It had the rocket here, but nothing here, and it would only make sense if the 9 launch pads showed up here. See, it has the rocket, but no launch pads to also place the rocket on to get you back. So, I think it's intended for the launch pads to show up here, but they didn't. So I'm just going to spawn them in myself, and then spawn in nothing else, of course. Because then there'd just be no way back without them. 100% full. So it took 1 fuel canister to fill up that rocket completely. I think I'll just do a bit more exploring on the surface, if there's anything else I might stumble into. And then I'll just go back home. I'll also have to remember to just take my energy cube and my fuel loader back and not just leave them on the moon. Yeah, I think that might be like a bug or something. It just doesn't sound like that was intended to not get your launch pads back. Yeah, I saw a screenshot on the wiki page for the Space Lander for Galacticraft, and there was a screenshot with like 9 launch pads in one of those 2 inventory slots there. The one that would go next to where the rocket was that I did get back. So does the moon have anything on the surface besides these villages or not? Or does the surface have literally nothing else worthy of mentioning? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to have anything else that's worth mentioning or not. Might not, for all we know. Okay, another lunar sapphire, not bad. And more bedrock. So this is going to really make me think twice about outer space, considering you literally can't hear anything out here. I think like in a real life scenario, you wouldn't even hear a loud explosion like you do in this, which you hear but just barely. It's like a loud creeper explosion, but it's still extremely quiet on the moon. And anything like less loud than that, you just simply don't hear at all. Which is why I can't go talk to anyone on the moon with that frequency module. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to think twice about outer space. What's supposed to be in this block? That one just took longer than it should have to break. So what are these blocks supposed to be? Yeah, more moon rocks. Why are they taking so long to break? Oh, that's why. My disassembler's out of juice. Thought I'd hit some, like, special block or something, but no. This just ran out of energy. So now I gotta just take everything I have and head back home. Should already be fairly close to the rocket. Yeah, next time I go anywhere, I'm gonna bring the launch pads. I'll just bring 9 more launch pads next time I go to any other place, and not have to spawn in 9 more. Because I thought those were just gonna be given back to me, but I didn't get them back. They weren't given back to me through the lander. And I was under the impression they were supposed to just be given back to you, but they weren't. So let's take this stuff back home with us. So we got 1 cable. Just want to see, make sure I didn't miss anything. The cables are actually going to be easy enough to replace. I don't need more. So now I need to just get in the rocket and leave. And probably make a second trip to the moon when I have more or less a general summary of what I need to do there. Because I really didn't know what to do out there. I wasn't even so certain I was going to get back. I thought for sure I was going to get that back. That being the launch pad. Yeah, next time I'll just go and make 9 more of those launch pads myself and then just go somewhere else. And then just go fly elsewhere. So I'll have to remember that for next time. I'm gonna give myself 1 get out of jail free card. So, overworld. I wanna go to the overworld. Launch? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a random chest here. I assume that's gonna land, and only then can I open it, right? Okay, that gave me my launch pads back, and of course it gave me my rocket back. Okay, so that's gonna return me the launch pads. But the lander didn't. So maybe that was, like, a bug of some sort. Maybe that was. I guess I can keep the power chest as a little souvenir. I don't see why not. Oh, I can keep this as a souvenir. Okay. And just like that, we are back home. Alright, the launch pad's gone. Yeah, the launch pad's gone. And of course, so is the rocket. I'll just put this back. And probably just leave the rocket here. In case I want to make my next trip sooner or later, I'll just leave this here. So I technically got back from the moon with, of course, a bunch of random stuff. Now I gotta figure out where I'm actually gonna keep it. Probably gonna keep most of the blocks I just picked up. Probably gonna leave them here. Even though, like, definitely over half of it is just moon rocks. Yeah, I picked up a lot of these, actually. Yeah, I'll just put the moon rocks here. I got some more ore I'll just process later. And a para chest. Doesn't really look like there's much point in actually keeping it. It only has like 2 spaces. Pretty sure I don't have to keep this. Right, there's a goblin somewhere. Can't see him though. Oh, he's on my roof. No wonder I couldn't see him. Really not letting me go. Really not letting me hit him. Makes you wonder why I don't just always carry a ranged weapon in my hotbar. So I'll just let this do more of its thing. Alright, so yeah, we've been on the moon. We've officially done that now. So I didn't even get that much from the moon to show for it. Didn't get a whole lot done. I was mainly just worried I wasn't going to be able to get back. I did get back though, but not under the circumstances I was expecting. Also got some ender pearls from the moon as well. Cheese from the moon, okay. Really didn't get much done out there. Didn't even get to talk with the villagers there either. So making the frequency module would obviously be the next thing I'd need to do. I'll probably just do this all later anyways.